I'll put up here. Shawna, you can take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so thankful to be talking to you guys today. I am Shawna Walton, professionally known as Bitcoin Bombshell. I'm a cryptocurrency investor, and I have been a part of the TFA family since 2018 when I had the pleasure of speaking on a panel about art and tokenization. Since then, so much has changed, and I am fortunate to still be in the space. And one of the major questions that is always asked of me is it too late to invest in Bitcoin? And I'm here to tell you it is absolutely not. While the opportunity for you to become an overnight millionaire may have passed, there is still lots of growth, lots of gain that is going to be coming down the pipeline. If anyone has been keeping up with what's going on in the space, you know, Elon Musk of Tesla, Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy, they have both gone in and invested lots and lots of money into the space, billions of dollars. So they are firm believers in the growth aspect of it. And I feel like they're on the cutting edge of technology. And if they're doing that, then it's something that is still available to us commoners. Right now, if you have your money in a savings account, you're gonna get pennies on the dollar. I just did an example on my Instagram page today of if you invest $5,000 and you get a 0.5% return on your investment, in a year you'll have $5,025. And just to give an example, Bitcoin is up over 300% just this year alone, and we aren't even halfway through. So there's definitely lots of room for growth. Also, there are other cryptocurrencies that are at a lower price point that have extreme growth potential. For example, Ethereum, which a lot of artists are interested in now because Ethereum is the technology. I'm sorry, there's a bee flying around me. There's the technology that underpins the NFTs, the non-fungible tokens that everyone is going crazy about. And I'm looking forward to presenting to you guys at Art Basel in December. So I need to keep it brief because I'm actually out and about, and I think there will be some music playing very shortly, and I don't want to disturb you guys. But I just wanted to introduce myself. Oh my goodness, this bee is like following me all over the place. Of course it is. So I just wanted to introduce myself, let you know a little bit about what I do. My platform was created to teach women, specifically women of color, about investing in cryptocurrency and why you should do it and how easy it is. I definitely recommend you guys all to check out my website, www.bitcoinbombshell.com. You can find out more about what I do. And I am looking forward to connecting with as many of you as I can. And again, Kiki, Maggie, thank you so much for having me. And if you guys have any questions, I guess I'll take the floor.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions you have for Shawna about Bitcoin? Anything? I know we have a lot of artists here from the Young Curators program at TFA. I don't know if any one of them has any questions specifically about how they can kind of break into this space as an artist. I know we'll be speaking soon with Dr. Joe Rome as well. We'll be talking about NFTs and art as well very soon.
I have a question, if I may raise my hand.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, recently I saw a startup of collectors use the avenue of NFT and cryptocurrency in being collectors and in being gallery curators. Is there a future for something like that right away from a collector's standpoint right now? Like, in your point of view, do you see that conversation happening with people who are just interested in collecting?
Yes, I absolutely do. I'm sorry. When I spoke back in 2018, it was all about art tokenization, which was about people collecting art and having it, the ownership exist on the blockchain. So that has been done and it is being done currently. And as the NFTs have been incorporated, I can only see it growing exponentially because everyone sees the value in having the artwork on the blockchain and having people being able to verify its authenticity through the artist registering it and so on and so forth. Thank you.
Can you, hi, this is Joe Rome.
How you doing? Good to see
howdy.
you.
Can you explain a little bit about how sort of the Bitcoin works in terms of what, you know, what is the mining, what does it mean to mine Bitcoin, and what, you know, what exactly blockchain is?
Okay, so yes, Bitcoin is generated through mining. So there are huge computers that are running a digital ledger on a public blockchain, and it's constantly being verified through the network. So everyone that is running these computers on the network, before an actual Bitcoin can be mined, it has to be verified throughout all of the different holders of the program. And so, to try to break it down as simple as possible, there'll be no way for someone to like fraudulently create a Bitcoin because it has to pass through all of these different checks before it can be verified. And it's essentially just a long code that lives on the blockchain. So the blockchain is just a piece of information, and it's just like basically a receipt. And it's been an incredible store of value. The miners, they are rewarded in Bitcoin for running that program. And every 4 years, there is a halving that occurs. And so they're rewarded in less and less Bitcoin. So it keeps the scarcity up, which increases its value. So, you know, if there's not a lot of something, then it becomes more valuable to people. So since there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin, it's very scarce and people want to hoard it, so to speak. And that's what we're seeing happening in the space now. So there isn't even enough for every millionaire in the world to have one. So that's why I think it's important for us who aren't millionaires to try to acquire some. I do not spend my Bitcoin. I am just accumulating it, and I'm waiting for the price to go up. And when the price goes up, I will eventually sell it. But for now, I'm just watching profits happen for myself. I hope I answered your question somewhere in there.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else?
Hi, sorry, I'm having some camera issues, but I wanted to know, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin being a bubble?
Oh, yes. So that's been the thing that everybody says. That's one of the narratives that's been purported. And I think that isn't happening as much anymore now that we have the major corporations and the old money, so to speak, investing in it. When it first happened, no one really understood it. So a way to deter people from investing in it was to tell them that it's not going to last. It's a bubble. It's very volatile, yes, and it's very cyclical. So it's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down. But if you invested money anytime between yesterday and right now, you would be up in your investment if you hadn't cashed out. So I definitely wouldn't call that a bubble. If you look at the charts from where it was, you know, trading at, you know, pennies, and now it's over $60,000. At any point you had invested your money in there, you wouldn't have lost any money. So it will, I'm sure it will stabilize at some point and then perhaps go down, but we're nowhere near the top yet, in my opinion. If you have, you know, like I said, people like Elon Musk and Michael Saylor investing when it was like at 46,000 or 52,000, they definitely think that it's going to go up. Their predictions for this year are 130K for one Bitcoin. And long-term, 300K, I've heard as high as $1 million. So even though people are saying $60,000 is a lot now for just one, you have to understand that if it's going to end up being $1 million, $60,000 would be considered a bargain, so to speak. Also important to add, you do not have to hold a whole entire Bitcoin. Most people cannot afford to buy a whole Bitcoin. You buy it in increments. So whatever you can afford to buy, whether it be $25, $50, $1,000, whatever, the name of the game is accumulation. So what I do is whenever I get paid, I buy some, whether it be $100, $50, whatever I can afford. And then I just keep buying and then keep watching it grow. So no, I do not think it's a bubble.
Can I ask like a question, a general question for the average person? Like
Yes.
how I'm that I know the answer to, but just so like how do you, I have $100 in my my bank account. How do I buy, what is the mechanism that I use to get translate that into Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything?
There are several different ways. There are several different brokerages that you can go through. Right now, they're available on digital exchanges. Let me know if you guys can hear me because there's music playing in the background. So yeah, it's available on digital exchanges. It's available on Cash App. It's also available on Robinhood. There are a lot of different ways that you can go about acquiring Bitcoin. A simple Google search will tell you. I recommend Cash App because most people already have Cash App on their phone. And it's super easy. You can set up recurring transfers from your debit account, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever. And it can be as little as $5, as much as $5,000. So I do recommend Cash App for people that are beginning. And there's also Coinbase, which is great for beginners because it has a lot more coins available. Cash App only has Bitcoin so far, but Coinbase has hundreds of cryptos available. So Coinbase is another option. If you guys are interested in learning more, like I said, on my website, if you hit the welcome tab, it has a link to all of the information where you can find out how to open your accounts. I have a webinar that I did that goes into detail about things. And yeah, there's tons of information.
All right. Did anybody else have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
So I am like really interested in NFTs and I'm trying to like get into it as an artist. So far, I've been listening to like a bunch of general education about cryptocurrency, about like the mining stuff and like the different coins there are. And then I'm also learning about like the theory of like what NFTs could be, what they are right now, and like what it can evolve into. But like, I don't know how.
Oh no, you're frozen.
Am I frozen?
Okay, now you're back.
Yeah, I don't know how I actually do it because I'm not a technology person, and I don't know. Like, I've been speaking to like this hacker. He's not a hacker. He's like a professional person, but like he says
a computer
that, like,
guy.
Yeah, like he says that like there's like the creative mind, like the artistic mind, and like the mathematical mind that is like good for like that kind of crypto stuff. That they have like commonalities and stuff. So I guess my actually is like, what advice can you give to artists that are trying to exist in this like cryptocurrency space?
Okay, so two things. First of all, you said you've been talking to a hacker or someone that's involved in the space, but on the computer side. I do recommend Clubhouse if you're not on it. There are tons of rooms. There are people on there constantly. Everyone is talking about NFTs. Everyone is very excited about it. A lot of musicians, artists, they're very involved in the NFT space. So Clubhouse is a great resource for that. And then also, there is, I'm gonna put it in the, well, if I can put it in the chat, I'll put it in the chat. There's a site called Rarible, RARIBLE.com, and Mintable.com, MINTABLE. And those are sites where you can actually upload your artwork and price them and everything else, and like turn it into an NFT, and it'll walk you through the process. You create an account with them. I believe you have to buy some Ethereum first, because that's where your artwork would live. You don't have to buy an entire Ethereum. Currently, it's about $2,100. So a small amount may do. And then you can actually auction your NFT off the site, or you can set a price and do it that way, and people can pay you, and they will pay you in Ethereum for your artwork. So Mintable and Rarible, you definitely want to check those two websites out. And Clubhouse for more info on NFTs.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Does anybody else have any questions for Shawna? Because I would love to let Joe answer a lot of these questions about NFTs. That's where we're pairing them in order. So I know that she has gifted us with just a certain amount of time, and I don't want to hold you up, in your engagement. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. As wonderful as always. And you guys will definitely be able to get in touch with her. Let me know. She's got her information here, but if you want to have a direct question and I can help facilitate that, I will. And follow her on Instagram. Pretty easy, Bitcoin Bombshell. And thank you so much. We'll be seeing her in December. So she's definitely a part of the plan for Art Basel in December. Okay, so let's